The Lakers taking on the Raptors. For the Lakers, a big player in their conference, holding second place in the West. No doubt their sights set high as the year rolls on. Raptors, Lakers, coming right up after this.
It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for Austin Reeves?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the Lakers starting 5. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's James in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponents you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
Now here's Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's Quickly with a miss. And here are the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. The shot won't fall. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
Outside Barnes. Barrett against Reeves. Now here's Barrett, guarded closely.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Ingram. Inside. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Ingram.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Here is James. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And here's Doncic outside. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Raptors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Barrett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1 after being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019. We're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, BA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's two areas that really popped for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap. And the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Barnes finds quickly. Barnes with a screen on Doncic. Quickly from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Barnes with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And again, Toronto no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here he goes. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. Dick, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. .36 seconds left to play in the first. Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Barrett. Here's Ingram. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to Aiden. Now Doncic. To the middle. And Aiden gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Austin Reeves, Maxi Kleber out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Hayes, and it's Smart in at the 2-guard spot. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Smart outside. Just 5 to shoot. That 3's off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
BA, those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, "Set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team." Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Toronto. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Mobo. Barrett comes in for Walter. And quickly subbed in for Shed. Aiden, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for LaRavia. Quickly passes to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Doncic. And it's Quickly with a miss. The Lakers lead by 6. Smart with the ball. He's scoreless. More teams are playing 5 out nowadays. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
That free throw, no good.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Reeves. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. Barnes with it, picked up by James. Barnes against James. Barnes with a screen on Doncic. And again, Toronto, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Lets it fly, and it's Dick. That time on the assist by Barnes. Dick's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you see Scotty Barnes' growth as a passer. Boy, that is an impressive look.
Smart finds Ayton. Hachimura sets a screen. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Doncic has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Pass to Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Hachimura. An open look for Ingram. Gets a very good look and converts.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Doncic passes to James. Doncic a screen on Dick. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Smart with the defensive effort.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
To the left side wing. Pass to James. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 7.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles leading by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and they go back to it over and over again. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's quickly in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Hachimura finds Doncic. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Barnes. Ingram on the wing. Here's Pirtle. And he banks in the layup.
Well, one thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
The Lakers lead by 3. James outside. James strong inside.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
Outside Barrett. Here's the pick. Outside Ingram. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Outside Barrett. Outside Ingram. Puts it up from 12. James with the block.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Lakers lead by 7. Doncic passes to Ayton. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Pass to Ingram. Kicks it to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Doncic. The 3 from Quickly connects from downtown.
Smart play by Quickly. Just opening up that shot, running pick and roll action. Beautifully done.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
James against Ingram. From 20 feet. Hachimura with a rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Pass to Doncic. 3-pointer. Quickly with a rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
The 3, Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 3rd assist of the night. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. James double team. Here's Hachimura.
This young man has got some big-time athleticism. Hachimura getting off the floor and finishing with no doubt.
Here's Ingram. Good on the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
With 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Maxi Kleber, Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's Hayes in at the center position. Left side Dick, and there's the screen. Pass to Mobo, over Hayes. Will not go, misses off the front iron. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Kleber. It counts, and the foul. Brady Dick picks one up.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And here's quickly. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Ingram. Hits the target from 18 feet. 6 points from Brandon Ingram.
Well, Jakob Pirtle is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
Doncic passes to James. They set the pick. Ayton using the glass to lay it in.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Barrett outside. Barnes outside. Now Barrett. Outside Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Here's quickly. Fires the 3. Reeves there for the rebound. Kleber against Barnes. Kleber down low. James inside, covered by Ingram. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Ayton. Now James. Doncic outside. Pirtle rips down the board. Raptors trail by 4. Now Barrett. And that basket is good.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
And we've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. LeBron sticks the triple.
Well, should any of us be surprised when they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. 11 feet out. Doncic there for the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Outside Ingram. Here's quickly. Barnes with a screen on Doncic. Barrett outside. Clock at 6. Quickly outside. Let's loose for 3. Rebounded by Ayton. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Doncic. And so they foul intentionally. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Ingram on the wing, checked by James. It's off. And an intentional foul right there.
Brandon Ingram, first personal foul, 14 foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. The free ball is down. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Lakers get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on. How'd you dial it in?
I work on my shot every day. I work on my game every day, so it doesn't matter if I miss all of them in the first, second, third. I still believe that I'm going to make the next one.
All that hard work really paid off late. Congratulations.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LeBron James.